Sparky's back.
It sucks that she didn't have to bear any of the consequences in the situation. It's like, she's pretty much the reason that that beef started in the first place, bro. Demon of Twitch, RiaJ.
We need to talk about RiaJ, and I say that because if Clout was a drug, she'd be an addict. When this whole Reggie beef was going on, what stuck out to me besides the glaring issue of DDG's ego and him getting out of his body to diss someone's deceased father was the fact Ria was
insane, bro.
Poorly about Reggie. So not only did we have this historic streaming jumping against Reggie, his own shorty did him dirty too. And I say his
average
shorty
motherfucking Brazil can
fact
do an around the world with a grilled cheese sandwich. Bro, there's 3 options. Marry a passport, bro, and use them. There's option 3, my fault. Marry a passport, bro, and use them to get a US citizenship. Son, you gotta have opportunity and game to do that. Also, probably gotta be a girl.
they broke up. Under normal circumstances, respect should still be intact enough that she
y'all straight dogs can play soccer.
Someone she was just booed up with. So today I want to talk about a clout demon, morals, and how you probably shouldn't be jumping for any carrot just because a shopping trip is attached to it, and how Ria is contributing to a lot of negative stigma surrounding women in the content creation space. I'm gonna stop rambling though. Y'all know I'm the hood Socrates, and let's actually start.
The hood Socrates.
This is the third refresher I've done. Low-key, I'm sick of it. But if you aren't familiar with this whole beef, Reggie and this girl Ria were going to streamer prom together, and low-key, they was cute. They had their little moments.
When people think about John's Cabaret, they think about wet. Cause I'm so mother wet. Didn't make the cabaret.
And like I said, just looking at that clip, you think, dang, they're a little cute couple or whatever. Reggie got him a shorty, and what else could go wrong? But I mean, when you have a public relationship, a lot can go wrong, because now you have an audience who studies whatever you do. And unfortunately for Reggie, his shorty was moving loose, and she was doing Cash App scams.
And with Lil Bro, he just deposited 35,000 in your shit. You lying? Come on, making us look bad. I'm off her. She moving too loose.
Moving too loose.
He did the 35,000 in your account. I'm off her. I'm single, Chad. I can't. Come on, we can't be doing that. Like, that's dog, man. She dead ass making us look bad.
And this girl ain't even worth all the trouble for real. Hell no, no girl is worth all that trouble, but she definitely ain't. I can't even front, bro.
Like, it's better ways. But
like, this nigga just put you in a position where you're in front of tens of thousands of people, and your first instinct is to do something that jeopardizes your perception in the public eye. Like, I don't know, bro. People be too worried about fast money. I feel like I side more with Reggie in this beef than sitting in the middle. DDG just lame. See, like, it's weird. I think I talked about this because when I reacted to the beef initially, I understand why Reggie feels away, because DDG used this situation as an opportunity to critique him based upon something that he had no control over and admitted was wrong. Reggie just completely upped the ante and made it personal. Then DDG, of course, took it to another high, making the nigga father his lock screen. That's probably the lamest shit he did. Well, I can't say I side with either of them, bro. I think streamer beef is stupid. Like, I'm not saying they're wrong for being in the beef, bro. If a nigga challenges you gangsta, I get it. But, like, I just don't like what this means for streaming, bro. There's gonna be even more of a divide. Like, this shit just seems like a grander scale DYK part 2, bro. Like, nothing good comes from this, bro. But I don't know. I think more liberties definitely could have been taken to stop this shit before it happened, bro. But if I'm being real, niggas' egos are just too big. That's just how it is. Streamer beef about to turn into street shit. I hope not. It seemed like it was fake getting that way, but I don't think it's gonna happen. This beef is manufacturing for views and money like any other DDG beef. It's basically fake. You think it's completely fake? Like, Reggie's in on it and all these niggas that are involved are in on it? That's a pretty huge thing to orchestrate. Not saying that's impossible, but you feel me?
video, I completely understand Reggie's perspective, even more than I did in my first video. He was putting her on, so if she's gonna be posting these scams when Reggie's audience is now being funneled towards her, is dead wrong and it looks bad for Reggie. But much like DDG, she kept saying it's just promo and that she's not scamming anybody.
And like I said, bro, it's just promo. I have not scammed nobody. I don't do Cash App scams. I'm a
the
pretty
fuck
girl.
out of here, bro.
I was a regular girl before this, okay? I'm not scamming anybody. Let's make that very clear.
And I'm just real tired of that. You can't
face
claim
is so
something is just
patronizing.
promo when the promo leads the audience to getting scammed. You're promoting something fishy for money, and it's a common expression to say not all money is good money, and that's exactly
Like, what the fuck, bro? That's like promoting child pornography and saying, oh, I don't partake in it, nor do I watch it. I just put it out there as promo. Like, nigga, your name is attached to the shit that you're promoing, bro, because there are people out there that trust you. That is why promo exists, because people trust you or they have an affinity towards you, and you are exposing them to shit that they otherwise would not have seen. That becomes your fault if they get scammed in the process, bro. That's bullshit. It's a terrible excuse. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. She looked to the left. She knows she guilty. Shit, since when did you become the body language coach? But nah, yeah, bro, like, she guilty as hell, bro. I'm sorry. I can't see why DDG care way too much. I said that too, bro. Like, bro, if I was in that nigga's position, if I was in DDG's position, where I have millions of dollars influence and I pretty much made it in the streaming realm, bro, like, I wouldn't even care. Address it once, get your money, and move on. People, like, even with that shit, bro, a lot of people like to say, like, oh, I'm addressing it because like DDG said, like, oh, I made 25K off of Reggie so far, but like, okay, when you burn your bridges with every other person that he's associated with, how much money are you missing out on to make that little 25K? Like, people got to think long term with this shit, bro. Sometimes your pride just ain't that deep, especially if money is your main priority. DDG makes it very clear, like, what is important to him, but like, you have to think a little bit longer term than what he's been doing, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Look left if you want to go be diddied, Sparky. Anyways, I'm looking on Twitter right now and I'm seeing how many people are upset with where streaming is going, bro. This is why niggas be saying Bruce gotta come back, bro. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not saying he was like a genie or anything, or he was just on some like, oh, he knew this would happen, but like, I'm telling you, bro, we need that genuine energy of people just chilling with their audience and shit like that. And I know it sounds kind of crazy because, you know, Bruce did get into like some shit himself, but man, I don't know, man. I don't know. Just be like Sparky, be chill, have safe opinions. I ain't telling you to do that, but like, I don't know, bro. Just think long term. Just think before you do shit, bro. Become toxic as fuck. Nah, facts, bro. I've been watching old Bruce clips, man. Bro, they keep spamming me with them shits, bro. And it's like, damn, bro, we didn't know we had until it was gone, but it is what it is, man.
what's going on here. Another defense I've seen from her and DDG during this situation is how everybody does it. And to that I say, bro, what type of logic is that? Do I think we need to hold more people?
One, that's not true, and two, even if it was, that doesn't make it wrong.
She was unlucky enough, depending on how you look at it.
If you're in a room with 10 people and 8 of them are doing fucked up shit, still fucked up shit that they're doing. I don't understand. I feel like Bruce is on that side of streaming where it's not business, just real. He left like fucking Aang, word, when the world needed him most. And now the way shit is crashing down, everything is coming full circle. Like, people, the same niggas I was saying he was losing that beef, which honestly, in my opinion, he didn't even lose. It just looked bad because around that same time, he fell out with Kai and Rage. They're switching up now, though. They're switching up.
Unlucky enough to not get a pass like these other content creators, that don't mean we can't criticize her. So after that,
was saying D okay in class at Streamer University, bro, because DDG told them
that led her to doing the scam promo in the first place.
I had to work.
To be so unaware.
I had to wake up early mornings, late nights, and hustle just like everybody else. And
yeah, including the people that you now put at a disadvantage because you introduced them to a Cash App scam. And now guess what? They have to work harder, redeem more hours. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Like, okay.
Times got hard, and not.
So do I, bitch, you ain't special. Like, come on, bro.
I had to go get that shit. Just like every other regular motherfucker. Come on this dragging me and sending me death threats and hate comments, because if y'all was in my position, y'all would do the same fucking shit.
Like I said before, I can understand, but every nigga is getting it out the mud, me included. Posting scams for a quick dollar ain't it, especially when you're booed up with someone who has status and has a reputation to uphold. The same status that he's using to
like people ending up in these situations. All of these situations we're talking about right now only happen because people can't think long term. You, like, bro, oh my god, like, you're in a parasocial landscape. Maybe I have a brain, so I think. Maybe people just don't have brains, so they don't. You're in a streaming space where parasociology, or what the fuck, parasocialness is heavily encouraged. In a relationship with one of the biggest streamers that is also connected to Kai Cenat in a relationship. Why are you posting Cash App scams? Like, you're in a position to literally print money long term for at least the next 2 years of whatever the fuck your career is. Why do we need to revert or resort to Cash App scams, bro? Like, people don't think. I don't understand why it's so hard to just think about the bigger picture. You're in a good position that a lot of people fucking wish they were in. W. Bruce and DYK, he just did the wrong thing, but he saw ahead of the curve most and these other niggas. No, that's a fact. I'm not saying he definitely did the wrong thing in that situation, but I'm just saying, like, the reason I brought that up was to say that the only reason it looked like DDG won the beef was because around that same time, he ended up falling out with the main people that DDG started getting close to, and so it looked like it was kind of like, oh, they had their own group and they pushed him out, but like, bro, he didn't lose no beef. She wants sympathy, LMAO. She doing better than half of us niggas. Like, what, bro? Even before that, I'm sure she was not doing bad. She doesn't look like, what the fuck?
She won. But after this whole scam fiasco, the DDG and RiaJ beef was still brewing and stirring and simmering and hadn't finished cooking.
Take accountability, bro. You tried to scam niggas, bro.
Kinda, you know,
it is what it is.
They was about to
apologize and move on. You could still redeem people.
Not around here, partner. Not around here.
Boy, shut your ass up. I literally just made you come out of TikTok retirement. You love it here. Stop it. Stop it. I know our little relationship was 15.3 milliseconds long, but like, you enjoyed yourself. You enjoyed yourself, but you do run a tight ship. I'm gonna give you that. You ate that one little thing, like one little thing, you ate that. Love you.
That was this from RiaJ's TikTok, and just watching her on TikTok, you get that feeling where they had a little bump, but it's coming back. It's definitely like them high school relationships, and honestly, I saw it for a second. I don't agree with Shorty scamming, but I'm willing to see it from just a human perspective. Is she dead wrong? Of course, but not having money can make you do things out of desperation, out of character. So a conversation about how to navigate the online space
Holy five head
relationship. I mean, even RiaJ's mom got involved.
Bro.
My mom think that we should see each other in person too. And my mom said,
based upon what?
Negativity her way. So Chad, you feel me? If y'all fuck with me, you feel what I'm saying? Y'all respect my mom.
Yes.
You feel me? Yeah, just no negativity her way for real. You feel me? Yeah.
So as you can see, it just seemed like they was gonna get back together until the beef escalated and the prospect of Clout became at the forefront. I think the first crazy thing I seen was RiaJ immediately calling RiaJ's diss track garbage and glazing DDG.
Ooh, that bitch hard. Y'all ever heard of diss about yourself and start dancing to it because it's so hard? That bitch good. Really the only hard part was the intro and the part he wasn't rapping on, because he can't rap for with garbage. And for him to sit here and say he think he could go toe to toe with DDG, are you done?
I just think it was unnecessary.
She's dick sucking. You know why she even feels comfortable doing that though, chat? Because DDG is the same person that reached out to her talking about he wanted to take her on a shopping spree and reward someone who was about to do a fucking scam. She really want that bag? Unfortunately, she does. And the sad thing is, bro, like, nigga, the way she's moving, like, she won't be relevant within the next year. Like, don't get me wrong, she's pretty, but not pretty enough to maintain a huge amount of relevance just off of her looks. And then it's like, now people know the type of person you are, people not gonna fuck with you. And it's like, bro, like, you're not even capitalizing on this the best way, bro. Like, you don't care how people perceive your character, you're just doing shit. Fucking stupid, bro. I don't care if my shit sound like Ice JJ Fish. My girl better be jacking my shit. I disagree with that, nigga. If you ask, nigga. She need to tell you it's your ass. That's that same shit that's gonna be having her cooped up in a fucking small ass room with a nigga who not gonna make it, but she wanna sit there and lie to his ass. Now, fortunately for you, Dane, your music doesn't sound like Ice JJ Fish, so she don't gotta lie to you. But nah, bro, we don't need you don't need a yes man girl, bro. You don't need no yes men in your circle, period. Especially not your girl, bro. That's who you're supposed to be for the rest of your life, man. Like, if something as trivial as music she can't tell you the truth on, bro, like, imagine what else she not gonna tell you the truth about. Like, I'm sorry. Man, she not your girl if she ain't gonna say it's your ass 100%. I'll be brutally honest. And if you don't like it, bye-bye. That's how it should be, bro. That's 100% how it should be.
Necessary, especially when Shorty was in the wrong. Not only did she do something incredibly stupid like posting a scam promotion, she inserted herself into the beef by even posting this. We all know DDG, we all know the internet. Something like this happening is crazy, because even if Raya isn't Reggie's current girlfriend, people are still going to be referring to her as Reggie's girl, so it just looks bad for him. And I know she's only 19, but she gotta move smarter. Generally speaking, you really shouldn't want attention like that.
I'm trolling, but that's crazy work. Now for sure.
Boyfriend just left her, and now she's dissing him for the internet to see, for DDG to see, while he's in an ongoing beef with DDG.
And none of these people care about you. They're not going to be there when it's not beneficial to hang around you anymore.
Right. This is what I was gonna do. I looked up your Instagram. You blocked me. I understand. You feel like
I never blocked you. OMG, I never blocked you. Stop capping. That's cap. He was crashing out about me. OMG, let's do it. Leech asshole, boy.
I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this at all. And I'm sorry I said the word attached you with it, but I apologize. But this is what I was going to do for you. I was going to fly you to LA and I was going to take you shopping. Something that Reggie would never, ever do.
He went to take her out shopping. In the clip, you can see there's Twitch messages of her spamming in his chat. This is what I mean. In the pursuit of clout, Raya has made herself a pawn in the beef. This is DDG's way of getting back at Reggie. He's not trying to take her out shopping with good intentions. He's doing this because he's trying to make a nigga look crazy. And she's helping that by making herself an object in the war, and it's so annoying.
They don't care.
I feel like in the Twitch space, women are already treated like objects or content and not really as people. This
is the type of women girls don't need to be gassing up, bro, because like, look, like, what does this do? All this does is reinforce the idea that girls can just be used as pawns in the grand scheme of trying to make another nigga look bad, bro.
My video, I briefly touched on the pressures of a woman in content creator spaces and how when you do things like girl content or boy content, you reinforce this stigma that women are these tools to keep viewers entertained. In the same way, I feel like Raya is helping perpetuate that by virtue of allowing herself to be this pawn when she's not. She's not a tool for beef. She's not a pawn for war. She's just a woman, a person. But you know what? Clout makes niggas
Nah,
stupid.
she's a tool for beef and a pawn for whatever the fuck the shit the nigga said, bro. Like, nigga, two things could be true. Let's be real here. Let's be real. That's what she is. You think after this situation blows over, DDG gonna give a fuck about her? Reggie gonna give a fuck about her unless he was like legit emotionally attached to her? None of this shit gonna matter. She's gonna just go back to wherever the fuck crevice she came out of doing Cash App scams.
Stupid. And then after this, bro, she just kept fueling the beef.
DDG's a rapper. Reggie is not. He said he will make a song better than DDG. I love the confidence, but I'm gonna keep it real every time.
And Reggie's the nigga that put you on too, bro. It means you got no loyalty.
First video because it truly rubbed me the wrong way. I don't see the purpose of doing this and taking sides so publicly like this, especially knowing how this is gonna come back at Reggie. And then they clearly liked each other. And if there was truly care for Reggie, why would she do this?
Exactly.
If she cares for Reggie, why would she say that? But you know what? I'm not her. And unsurprisingly, she accepted DDG's proposal.
And finally addressing the elephant in the room that y'all keep commenting on. DDG is not blocked. Okay? He offered me the shopping spree. He offered me the stream. I never want to pass up a bag.
Yeah, clearly.
Never never one to pass up a bag. That's very telling of her character in my opinion, and could truthfully be applied to everything that's been said up until this point, from publicly dissing Reggie's music to supporting DDG as all about the bag, which it probably was truly about the bag, because actually a few days before she accepted, this was her.
No. You cannot be my man. I don't want you no more. I got mine. Get this subs. Hit the door.
Yes, sir. I got my gifted subs. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So as you can see, clout is a dangerous drug. Person can go from booed up with someone to dissing them. Just
Is
in the
this
pursuit
nigga
of it.
serious?
Like, it's crazy. And it worked because she ended up getting on DDG's stream. And on this stream, she once again defended her scam promotions. I'm not gonna play the clip because clearly she don't care. But what's funny is that DDG ended up deciding against taking her out shopping, which was a smart decision being that she's 19
Thank
years
God.
old and he's 27.
I don't even want to bring her out here and then y'all just be on her ass hating on her and shit. So I just hit her up today and I'm like, you know what?
But here's the thing. Why would they hate on her? Right? Outside of just the idea of like being a content creator, it comes with hate. Why would they hate on her if she was doing something that wasn't worth hating on? Gross behavior, like it's so like I can't even like I don't feel a way seeing this. I'm just calling it what it is, bro. This shit like this is just a leech, bro. Straight up. I don't even feel like girls like this should be given energy. And it's so crazy because like yo, this is the reason all of this beef is starting. This is the foundation for why we probably can't get a DDG Talil stream. Like this is just stupid. And then what does she get? More clout. Like it's man. DDG entertaining this shit just rubbed me off the wrong way too. No bullshit. No, I'm telling you, he can't miss an opportunity to try to like capitalize off of something, bro. But the nigga don't be thinking long term, bro. You don't have to take, when you get to a certain point, bro, you don't have to take everything, bro. The thing that separates people with morality from people that don't is that don't have morality is nigga the ability to say no to things, bro. Like you didn't have to give this energy, you didn't have to give Reggie, and like pick and choose where your energy resides, bro. This shit is never gonna benefit him in the long run, bro. Nigga, energy is in too many places as a person that has too much. And the thing is, bro, a lot of people, they don't care about, oh, this nigga ends careers, bro, because it's like, yo, they know they're gonna be able to get attention from this fucking streaming. Well, nigga, let's just call it for what it is, bro. DDG is a successful streamer right now. One that's too heavy in his emotions, and it's easy to antagonize, bro. Straight up. So what you think gonna come out of this? More niggas that want to fuck with this nigga, bro. More niggas that want to poke at this nigga so that they could get some clout. Like, what do you think other girls are gonna see? Like, oh yeah, all this girl had to do was scam her fans, and now she getting invited onto stream? Like, what does that tell other people that they can get out of DDG? Like, it's honestly more beneficial for you to be on DDG's bad side, if I'm being honest. Straight up. Straight up, he is an op. Like, let's call a spade, bro.
We ain't gonna do it. You feel me? I'm just leave this shit alone. I ain't gonna do it because you gonna pull up and then you gonna be getting hated on. You gonna read that chat. Your face gonna get small. You gonna get pissed. You gonna feel uncomfortable. I don't even want to put you in that position. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just.
And I bet you, I'm not gonna watch this shit, bro. But I bet you he just let her talk her ass off and he ain't say shit because he knew what she was saying was wrong. But like he wasn't gonna sit there and tell her that because I was gonna make him look crazy for platforming her in the first place. I guarantee you, they sat on Discord. She just talked. This nigga just sat there. Guarantee you, that's exactly what happened.
The time, you feel me?
Side note, honestly, his own community was telling him against it. I think that's why he didn't care. He was willing to do it. And the only reason he got out of this is because his community was looking out for him, I guess. But DDG clearly has no morals of himself, because why would you even want to like consider taking a 19-year-old out shopping at 27? That looked crazy. But let me make sure to mention,
especially when I was doing Cash App scams, bro. Like, this isn't even your friend.
Like, reporting my Cash App is crazy. I literally can't.
Good.
My money is locked up.
Good.
I had thousands
Send it to charity. Good. Fuck your money. Leave it where it's at, bro. You don't deserve that shit. Get the fuck up out of here, bro.
Of dollars on my Cash App and now I can't access it.
Boo-hoo. You had thousands of dollars you can't access. Good. Keep doing that.
But now, I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about how I feel, because I won't lie, seeing this clip made me feel bad.
What you keeping your money on Cash App for anyway, nigga? Why that shit not in a bank account?
However, let this be a cautionary tale. Nobody should be clout chasing or wanting to impress people who really don't care about you. DDG definitely does not care about her. She was merely a card he wanted to play in the beef, and it's really unfortunate, you know, seeing a young woman who is apparently a year older than me not realize that her actions could have been better, and she's just unintentionally reinforcing the stigma that women are content, and I don't mess with that, especially because she a black woman. Shorty lacks the morals and never truly took accountability for scamming people. So I'll say this: we need to support more women, not these clout demons, but like actual streamers, because I'm tired of seeing it. It's lame, and it sucks seeing a black
100%
like this, because people will
support y'all favorite streamers, y'all, female and all.
That's just nearly the collateral of war.
Get these fucking bitches up out of here, bro. We need to go on a streaming cleanse. All the niggas doing this shit because they think it's fast money. All the bitches doing this shit, fucking objectifying themselves and then complaining about niggas doing the same thing. All the fucking celebrities that have no personality. All the niggas that are just beefing all the time. You need a cleanse, bro. You need to get these niggas the fuck up out of here, bro. And you need to support the niggas that y'all fuck with, bro, that are supporting streaming and making sure that it's put in a positive lens. Not gonna lie, that'll be an interesting video, Sparky. Low key, right? Hold on, let me think. Unemployed gonna love it. Nah, yeah. Got that. I was talking about making a video on that. Nah, yeah, I'm peeping. I'm already peeping game. Gotta take that to the drawing board. Yeah, the new age. I'm saying, bro. I was thinking about making a video like that. You should. Not gonna lie. Be yourself. Wait, oh, so yourself? What? Oh, okay. He said, oh, so yourself. Okay. Trapping is not a real job, gang.